coming from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kyler starting off with the throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They're going play action. It's Murray. The first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Finds him over the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Again, it's Murray to throw. He put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Another throw coming from Murray. Complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
They go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Murray, 3rd and goal. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
How well they were eating up yards and first downs. You know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Valus Jones now on return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
All right. No more. Wait. No.
Stroud in the air to start us off. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the hit. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He'll move the sticks after ripping off the gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cars with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Now Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Nike Texas. Here we go.
Here's Strand again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is complete to Schultz. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or out at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31. Stroud completes it quick. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. This throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Chubb will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. C.J. Stroud the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making a 9-point advantage.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Look the hot, look the hot.
To the air, Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Play action now, Murray. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Arizona. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, Murray. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. He puts some juice on it. Deep cut at the 20-yard line. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And that's a Cardinals first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And this is why Scott's talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
And up to Chubb to start the drive. He'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 24. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know what? We get another interception. You know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of the quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
On the quick, right? 18. That's it.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans with some work to do, trailing in this game. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield.
18.
Completes, dialing up Collins again. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
11. All right. 18. What's that?
Round throwing here on first. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
And they pick him off again. And the Cardinals take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Here's a screen to Benson. He'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it a 24-point ball game.
Chad Ryland to kick
set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
And they're on 31-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Oh, ready.
Strad to throw on first down. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
When you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
And they're on 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Run on first down. Here's Murray. He's going to push one deep down to the right.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Murray throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun now for Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sean Murphy butting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Now Murray on the play fake. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches.
The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They snap it to Murray. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
White Tony, look the hot.
First down throw by Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This is brought in at the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Off the play action, here's Murray. Buying some time right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They give on second to Benson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the back-to-back sacks, nice work by the defense there, sets him up with a third down. Throwing here, Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Only set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going play action. It's Murray. And the man is there to knock that away. Just couldn't get it to Martin Harrison Jr. there. So 2nd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
He throws a bullet. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tank Dell the touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Another try following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air, Bron. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Murray. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, Kate, the game that they put together, surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Ball at the 33 for first down. Stroud from the pistol. Spins it through the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right.
Stroud completes it quick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the 41. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but it's a little upward to come early as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Look at hot.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Nike Texas. Hey, what about 18? That's right.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Here's Chubb. Stiff arms, and he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans now lead by 10. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Back to throw, Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Play action now, Murray. Escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
All right. 18. That's it.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Throwing this back in the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Oh, man. 18, what's that?
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ow, what's that? 18, what's that? Buggy.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it. Complete to Collins. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
18, what's that?
Caught quick right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Running right with Chubb. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Under. Tony.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 1. That's 4th down and less than a yard.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
As they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm. But it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Chubb on the give, headed left. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ow, what's that? 18, what's that?
Chubb again. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans nearing their 9th win of the season. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ow, what's that? 18, what's that?
Quick throw is caught. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Kyler to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Throwing again, Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, Cardinals.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
To the air yet again, Brissett. Rolling left. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans grab it. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Texans put up even more points in a win. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, Brissett. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, it's an interception. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.